Hello, my name is Lindy Foley, and I am the director of Nebraska VR, and I'm very excited to welcome you to our virtual Nebraska State Rehabilitation Council 2020 Disability Employment and Inclusion Award ceremony. We're doing things a little bit different this year, but we're very excited to celebrate the accomplishments of our partners. I want to take a moment to thank the State Rehabilitation Council, or SRC, for their ongoing support and vision to Nebraska VR. The timing of this award ceremony is great. It's October, which means that it's the National Disability Employment Awareness Month, and the 2020 theme is increasing access and opportunity. And the partners that we're celebrating have certainly modeled that. So without further delay, I would like to welcome the chair of the SRC, Sandra Peterson. Thank you.
This is an exciting day. It's an opportunity to say thank you and well done. I am the Young Adult Transition Coordinator at PTI Nebraska. I have, over the years, learned about so many opportunities and supports offered to Nebraska's young adults by Nebraska VR. Because of my learning, I made application to serve on the Nebraska State Rehabilitation Council, the SRC, an opportunity to learn more. Serving on the SRC has made me better at my job and has supported many of Nebraska's families. As chairperson of the SRC, my knowledge has expanded regarding Nebraska and nationally. I've made every effort to positively represent our great state, and I have valued every single minute. Quickly, I'd like to give you information about the selection process for today's awards. The SRC has identified 4 award categories. We sent a call out to the Nebraska VR employment specialists across the state, asking them for nominations. Upon receipt of those nominations, the SRC's employment subcommittee reviewed and chose these exceptional awardees. Very much deserved. It is so important to continue the tradition of recognizing entrepreneurs and our business partners. We rely on individuals and businesses to step up and step out. These awardees demonstrate the value of the work of Nebraska VR through individuals developing their own businesses and through the hiring of individuals who have disabilities in businesses across the state. These are profound difference makers. Now, I'd like to introduce to you and thank our guest speaker, Nebraska Department of Education Commissioner Matthew Blumstead. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matt Blumstead, Commissioner of Education for the Department of Education. I'm very proud to be able to have the vocational rehabilitation entity within Nebraska underneath the department as well. As I'm also very proud of our mission to lead and support the preparation of all Nebraskans for learning, earning, and living. And certainly what you're recognizing today at the Nebraska State Rehabilitation Council's Disability Employment Inclusion Awards is a recognition of the partnerships that it takes to really be successful across the state. And so thanks and congratulations to the recipients, but thanks to everyone for these types of partnerships, this type of work that really engages our clients in getting back to employment and being engaged in the community in such meaningful ways. So thanks for everyone's efforts and congratulations once again.
Hello, my name is Marcia Haynes. I work out of the Kearney VR office as an employment specialist. I think most people think of employment as just getting a job with an employer. And I would like to have you think that maybe perhaps self-employment might be an option. Some people are very well suited for self-employment, just as Sierra Bahm. Sierra is Nebraska's 2020 winner of the Disability Employment and Inclusion Entrepreneur Award. This is presented to a Nebraska VR client who has successfully completed the self-employment process and that their business is stable and flourishing for at least a minimum of 1 year. Sierra is the sole owner of Lone Wolf Farrier Services. A farrier is a person who cares for the hoof of the horse as well as shoeing the horse. After Sierra completed the Oklahoma State Horse Shoeing School, she returned to Nebraska on fire and forged a mission to establish a fully equipped mobile farrier service. Her love of horses is the primary motivation. In November 2018, she did hit her targeted net income goal, and we agreed upon successful closure. Her business success is based on the fact that she follows her business plan. And using her horsemanship skills, she certainly enhances the relationship between the horse and the owner. There are many reasons that Sierra is among Central Nebraska's most sought-after farrier services. And if I could summarize, she is always thinking expansion, excellence, efficiency, and the economy. Thank you, Sierra, and congratulations, Sierra Bahm, sole owner of Lone Wolf Farrier Services.
This is my acceptance video for receiving the Disability Employment and Inclusion Entrepreneur Award. I would like to thank you for choosing me as the Entrepreneur of the Year. It is a great honor to have received this award. I was really excited when I heard that I was nominated and chosen for it. It was unbelievable to be doing what I love, be successful in a field that I wasn't even sure if I could be full-time at one point. And yeah, it's been an amazing journey. The training and opportunities that I had to get me where I'm at today. I went to horseshoeing school, and there they taught me the fundamentals of horseshoeing and gave me a very good foundation to work on. After I graduated horseshoeing school, which was a 6-week program, I went on to going to clinics and talking with other farriers, working with other farriers, which has been phenomenal. It's amazing how much there is to be learned, and that's kind of why I like this. Is it's an ongoing learning process, and it challenges you, and it makes you have to think and yeah, just work through obstacles. And yeah, it's been great. VR, they helped me tremendously. They helped fund me for my schooling to get my foundation, which yeah, I'm forever thankful for that. They gave me a leg up to get in to a schooling and get the confidence that I can do this. They helped me too after I got out of school how to manage my finances as far as profit loss. Very beneficial. You can't live off of numbers that are in the red. Every experience I've had has been a training opportunity to be where I'm at, to work through things, have to look for the learning opportunity within everything that you experience. I get to be outside, I get to be with horses, and though there are days that are a little bit of a struggle, there's hot days, cold days, you don't have the climate control of the indoors, which can be a challenge, especially in Nebraska, but again, you just work through it. I will say that it is a different feeling being self-employed. As with an employer, you clock in, you clock out. There's people that depend on me, and it gives a very strong sense of how you are to the people out there. They rely on you. And it gives you a good feeling that people do rely on you, and that you are able to provide a service that can help them out and help their horses out. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. And this is Spur, and he is my horse. Second horse, my other horse is Old Girl, that she actually is the one that got me started in horses. And yeah, they're great animals, and I love that I can work with them every day. It's been really nice to be successful, especially in the financial, but the success of the people I've met it's been truly amazing. I am so happy that I get to experience the things I'm experiencing. Been an amazing journey, and I'm anxious to see what's ahead. But again, I truly thank the vocational rehab for all the help that they've done. This award means a lot to me, and it was definitely a surprise. And yeah, it's a huge honor, and I do thank you for choosing me as the Entrepreneur of the Year. It's a great feeling.
My name is Nicole Fisher. I'm an office director with the Nebraska VR Scottsbluff office. The next award is the Disability Employment and Inclusion New Business Partner Recognition Award. This award is presented to a business who is new to partnering with Nebraska VR. On behalf of the Scottsbluff VR team, I'm honored to present this year's award to Western Pathology Consultants, Inc., WPCI. We approached WPCI a little over a year ago after we heard that they were filling a receptionist position. Since we tend to have quite a few clients interested in clerical work, we thought they would be a great employer to learn more about and hopefully partner with. Fortunately, Ramona Bahm and WPCI felt the same way. We have partnered to provide on-the-job evaluations, or OJEs, which are targeted assessments to gather more information about the client's skills and abilities to be successful with employment. From an employer perspective, an OJE provides an opportunity to evaluate the client's ability to demonstrate their skills prior to actual hire. Nebraska VR funds the hourly wage for the OJE and covers the client under the state of Nebraska's self-insured liability coverage. So there is no cost to the employer while our client is participating in an OJE. These evaluations have proven to be successful for both the client and employer. One such example of this includes a client that successfully completed an OJE with WPCI and was hired on as a receptionist. As her skills increased and additional strengths were showcased, this client was able to advance into another position within WPCI. Consequently, WPCI reached back out to VR to see if we had additional clients to backfill their receptionist position. As with any partnership, it's the people that make the partnership successful. Our partnership with WPCI has been successful because of Ramona Vaughn's willingness to allow clients to showcase their strengths by participating in OJEs, and our willingness to give clients second chances. Thank you, Ramona and WPCI, for being great partners.
My name is Ramona. I'm with WPCI, and WPCI is truly honored to be awarded the Disability Employment and Inclusion New Business Partner Recognition Award. Our company was incorporated in 1994 and has been providing drug testing services to companies locally across the state of Nebraska and the United States. Our corporate office is here in Scottsbluff, and we also have an office in Kearney. We have approximately 24 employees. Our history with Nebraska VR started over a year ago. We were not familiar with the Nebraska VR programs, and Nicole came and explained the benefit of their programs for employers. After contacting Nebraska VR about a part-time opportunity we had, they called and had a possible candidate, which we brought in for the on-the-job evaluation. Currently, we now have 3 candidates from Nebraska VR working in our office here in Scottsbluff. After on-the-job evaluations were completed, 2 of the candidates are now a part of our WPCI team. Our first candidate, after 6 months, was transferred to a full-time position, and this started the ball rolling for us finding qualified candidates with Nebraska VR. The credit for the success of these candidates goes to the candidates themselves. WPCI provides on-the-job training but their desire to better themselves has allowed individuals to move up within our organization. We have found that the Nebraska VR process for pre-screening candidates makes our partnership quite easy, and I would strongly encourage other employers to check out Nebraska VR and consider the possibilities of a partnership. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Rex Reason. I'm an employment specialist with Nebraska VR, and I work in the Omaha West office. The next award is the Disability Employment and Inclusion Small Business Recognition Award. This award is given to a smaller business or nonprofit that's locally owned and has under 100 employees that has partnered with Nebraska VR and has a history of supporting our clients. This year's recipient is Excel Cleaning Solutions of Papillion, Nebraska. Excel Cleaning Solutions has offered numerous services and accommodations over the years. They've altered schedules to accommodate clients' use of the bus. They've allowed for interview modifications. They have taken full-time positions and broken them down into part-time positions. They've hired 4 of our clients in the last few years. They let us know when they have openings. They give us a call or shoot us an email. So thank you very much, Excel. Congratulations.
My name is Diana Martina, and I'm the owner of Excel Cleaning Solutions.
My name is Ron Martina, and I'm the founder of the business Excel Cleaning Solutions. When I was 60 years old, I suddenly found myself out of work, and an opportunity arose to clean a building. And long story short, that grew into a small cleaning business. And here we are all these years later, having developed a business that is helping others in similar type situations. Like I said, we started out just cleaning a building, one building, and then that expanded to other office buildings. From there, we began to do the maintenance around strip malls and indoor malls. We do parking lot sweeping, pressure washing, a variety of things that buildings require to keep them maintained. We know what it's like to need a second chance, and that's why we have enjoyed working with Voc Rehab and hiring people that are looking to establish their lives, redirect them, and have an opportunity in the workplace to earn a living, to make ends meet.
When we were contacted by Rex, I was stunned and shocked and blessed that they would even consider our small business for this award. I'm very thankful to the folks there that had worked with us and put our name forward.
Yeah, I would have to echo that. We're very humbled at this privilege.
I have a special education background and realized that there are some pretty amazing people who have great talent and abilities, and so we thought if we can get Nebraska Voc Rehab, we could use some of their talent to put them to work for us, and it has just worked out great. We just love, I've worked with Cecia Hildebrand over the years, and she's just been a delight and a joy, and has brought us some great folks that are well trained, that have a great attitude and hardworking. She would always come up with some great folks that we would go through, and we're just very thankful that Voc Rehab is there to help the community the way they are.
And I'd like to add to that, we have worked with other organizations in Omaha, and we've worked with those that train ex-prisoners. We've worked with other special needs groups that helped them get on their feet and retrain and get into the workplace. But I can honestly say that we have had a wonderful relationship with Voc Rehab. They have been very, very helpful to us in so many ways, and we want to thank them. Thank especially Cecia for all the times that she has been just right there when we needed her.
That's right. Thank you, Cecia.
Once again, we want to really thank you for this honor, this privilege, this award. It means a lot to us, and thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lynn Hall. I'm an employment specialist in the Columbus office, and our final award today is the Disability, Employment, and Inclusion Large Business Recognition Award. And this award is given to a large business or nonprofit, a governmental agency, or educational institution that has a partnership with Nebraska VR and a history of supporting our clients. And I'm proud to say that this year's recipient is Columbus Community Hospital in Columbus, Nebraska. Our office nominated Columbus Community Hospital as they are truly an asset to our community and a leader in disability, employment, and inclusion. They have been our project search site for a number of years and are continuously working on improving how Project Search works for our students. This year especially, as everyone knows, has been very difficult with the pandemic, and the hospital did all they can to make it work for our students and are continuing on that path, and it's working out well. They do everything they can for our students. They provide mentors, they help with placing the students at the end of the year, and they have hired a number of our students. They also have hired a number of our clients, and most recently they have done a customized position for one of our clients who needed it. I would especially like to thank Scott Messersmith, Michelle Meyer, and Melinda Allen, who have worked tirelessly for our community and our clients and students, and we appreciate all that they do for us. Thank you, Columbus Community Hospital.
I'm Michelle Meyer, Director of Human Resources here at Columbus Community Hospital. I want to start off by saying how very humbled we are to receive the Disability, Employment, and Inclusion Recognition Award for large businesses. Truly, this is such an honor. We're very proud to partner with Nebraska VR, who nominated us for this award. They have been a phenomenal supporter of Columbus Community Hospital, and we have partnered with them to provide individuals with disabilities work-based learning experiences and job shadowing opportunities. And some of those have even resulted in employment for a few of their clients. This has been such a beneficial relationship, not only for the VR client, but especially for the hospital. It's been a great recruitment stream for us to find some really talented individuals who might not otherwise have had the opportunity to have on-the-job experiences and to be part of a larger organization. We're very proud to promote diversity and inclusion because we've seen firsthand how our culture has been positively impacted by working alongside individuals with different abilities. We know there's still a lot of work that needs to be done in this area, but we won't stop pursuing those dreams to make improvements to serve the needs of the entire community. As a community hospital, we love to give to the community because we always know that it will come back to us tenfold. A huge thank you to Lynn Hall from Nebraska VR, who nominated us for this award. We look forward to working with her and all of the fine folks at Nebraska VR in the future. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Melinda Allen, and I'm the Education Coordinator at Columbus Community Hospital. Being part of Columbus Community Hospital is like being part of something that's bigger than yourself. There's so much purpose in the work that we do. To be awarded the Disability Employment and Inclusion Recognition Award makes us feel overwhelmingly grateful. I get to work with Project Search as the business liaison. This is our 10th year hosting this transition program for youth with disabilities in their last year of eligibility at high school. And we couldn't do this without our business partners, especially Nebraska VR. We have the best team where everyone is working together for the success of the student. It is so rewarding to see their growth throughout the program and see them reach their employment goals. Some have become our employees as well. We are happy to provide job shadowing, work-based learning experiences, and host career academy programs because we know the positive impact that it has on those seeking employment. It also provides an opportunity for us to find quality workers. Community is our middle name. We are proud of our community and want to see it continue to succeed. Working with Nebraska VR and other area supporters supports our goals, and it's just one of the many great things that we do. We are humbled and grateful to accept this award, and we look forward to continuing to work with Nebraska VR and area partners to better serve our community.